Hey folks, Malforan here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to finally be able to play Victoria 3. The memes can all end. It's finally here. It is release day. And we're going to be starting a new campaign. And just so you kind of know how this campaign is going to play out, I've intentionally avoided anything, any guides, any, dev diary coverage, anything like that for the game. Because I want this series to be, if you're just a general strategy player, or maybe you've played a few Paradox games, but you've heard Victoria 3 and Victoria 2 are pretty difficult to play. There's a lot of complexity to it compared to other games. Maybe it's put you off from playing it, or maybe you want to buy it and you're just not sure what the game is. This series is hopefully going to be for you because, like I say, I've intentionally avoided everything. So I'm going to be approaching this as a new player. And we're going to see basically, can you play the game and enjoy it? Not necessarily do well, but especially playing through the tutorials, can you pick up kind of how the game plays? Can you enjoy yourself? And then obviously as we work through things, we'll kind of learn how to play the game a little bit more and we'll kind of figure stuff out. And then hopefully we can, get a bit of mastery of the game and do quite well in the future. So yeah, we're going to be playing through the first tutorial today. So that is the Learn the Game aptly. And there's a few others. You can do economic dominance, where it's obviously about making, the most money, controlling the trade markets. Homogeny, which is about through warfare, I think. Although I think you can do it through peaceful methods. And then egalitarian society, definitely pronounced that wrong. It's obviously all about making the right society and things like that, because this is a little bit different to most grand strategy. It is obviously painting the map to some extent, but it's also about building up an economic powerhouse, trying to decide how your realm is built up. Is it full of rich people, poor people, who gets to vote, all that stuff, all the laws, all the history that happened during the Victorian era. So today we're going to be starting on Learn the Game. And like I say, hopefully you can follow along. If you've got any advice, leave it in the comments down below. Hopefully if you watch this and you're not sure what's going on, you'll see some answers in there, or we can just basically learn the game as we go. But anyway, let's just get to it. So yeah, learn the game. Obviously play a campaign guided by challenges that help you learn both how the game works and how to play it. It does say here the AI game rules should be changed. I'm actually going to leave these on standard, just because we'll see how it plays out. Like we'll see if it gets really difficult. We might try this again and switch these to low and lenient. But for now, we're going to leave it on standard and just see kind of how it plays out. So yeah, it's a Sweden, Belgium, Chile, or Cape Colony. The four choices. Well, Sweden. I don't know. Sweden seems like a lot of people will play this. Everyone loves playing Sweden in Paradox games. Belgium doesn't seem like an easy place to start. It's been casted 6 years ago. Okay. The first railroad in continental Europe. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I think I don't know. Belgium doesn't seem that easy of a place to start, but it is on the the list of recommended countries. And you can, if you're unaware, you can just select any country and play anywhere, and the tutorial amends itself to match that country. But I think these four, like as it says, the recommended ones that they've kind of, I think, sorted out a little bit more than others for the tutorial. Chile is embarking on a process of political centralization, or Cape Colony, which is obviously an old colony in Africa, I would presume. I think we might play as Chile. It's a little bit different. We'll play a little bit out there. But we're going to play Iron Man mode. Always try to play Iron Man mode so we can get some easy achievements and things like that. But yeah, we'll start as Chile. And we'll see how well we do here. Or should we? No, yeah. Let's start with Chile. We're going to be Chile on Iron Man mode. So yeah, like I say, this first episode, we're probably going to be just looking around the UI, kind of figuring out how some things work. There is obviously going to be the guided help, so that's going to obviously help us play through these early missions. And then, yeah, we'll just kind of see where the campaign takes us. Hopefully we do well, but obviously we could do quite badly. And in that case, we'll either start again or move on to the next tutorial, depending on how far we've got. So yeah, here's the map. Obviously, I mean, look at Russia these days, absolutely massive. And obviously these are all the colonies and all the other stuff going on in Africa, and obviously South America. Looking a little bit different to how it does at the moment, but plenty of areas for us to expand into. I think it's quite cool actually playing as Chile. I think from what I've heard from Victoria 2, South America kind of just got ignored a lot of the time, so kind of cool to play down here instead. And obviously up here, I'm actually quite looking forward to playing as the United States in a later campaign, just because it'd be cool to kind of, see how this all plays out differently compared to obviously how it did originally. And yeah, so here we go. Welcome to the Age of Progress. The year is 1836. Jose I should have played somewhere else where I could pronounce names. Jose is the general of Chile. The Industrial Revolution is well underway, bringing cataclysmic social change along with it. More than 20 years have passed since the Congress of Vienna imposed some semblance of order upon Europe. I mean, we know how that ended up. And unrest is once again starting to brew among the great powers. It'll be up to you to guide Chile to glory over the following century. There's no one way to win Victoria 3. You set your own goals and experience different stories and pursuing them. So, you know, this is obviously going to guide us through how to do it. Core gameplay. So yeah, guys, if you know what's going on, I apologize. We're going to read quite a lot of this because we are, like I say, learning the game as we go. So I don't want to skip through all this and then just make silly mistakes later on. Although I'm sure I will make silly mistakes. If you've been on the channel for a while, you know I'm fond of making the odd mistake. Victoria 3 is taking charge of, growing and shaping a Victorian-era country with a primary focus on economics and politics. You'll be constructing a society of your own imagination while overcoming internal and external obstacles. So yeah, you can play the game like try historical reenactment, or you can just go crazy and do different stuff, you know, communist America or, you know, capitalist Russia and things like that. Obviously quite difficult to do because they obviously don't, they start kind of as they are historically, but you can do it, I think. Politics, economics, diplomacy and war are all tools to the end. They must be employed with care as your population have dire needs and desires of their own. Their decisions will impact them and they will in turn attempt to influence you. Victoria 3 is a dynamic simulation with many moving parts. There we go. Well, I think we know how to move a camera. Nested tooltips. This is great. This is, you see this in a lot of strategy games now. You can like do a tooltip and then you can go into another tooltip and then you can see other things. We know how that works. Capacities. 3 capacities measure different aspects of your country's power. Move over the orange text to get more information. Interesting. So bureaucracy is a capacity used to maintain your country's administrative cohesion and day-to-day operations. Okay. Authority is used to affect internal change in your country. Like, okay, so it's like how much control you have basically over your country. And then influence, I guess that's for external things. Yeah, diplomatic actions and pacts. Okay, nice. That's pretty obvious. Capacities originate from some government buildings, laws, and rank. That all makes sense. I think if you played any Paradox game, you can kind of probably get your head around how roughly the game works from that. There's obviously a lot of change compared to other ones, but you know, I think you can generally see how games work from Paradox. Treasury introduction. Money in the treasury is used to fund the state apparatus. So obviously you got to pay for everything. Vast majority of money in your country is circulated by buildings and pomps and is outside your direct control. So you only have a little bit of control over things. Info panels. We know how info panels work. Lenses. This is obviously going to show us how industry, the infrastructure of different places. Oh, open the lens interface. I guess that's this. Oh, that's location finder. This? Open the lens interface. Is that not this? See, we're already going wrong. We're on the first thing. Clear locked map mode. Okay. Oh, no, trade lens. Here we go. So yeah, there we go. That's the political lens, which hasn't got anything, which I guess means... Close the lens interface by pressing the lens button again. Oh, we can just see our own at the moment. I guess we need to like look into other countries to figure out what they have. Diplomatic. Oh, are these already at war? Oh yeah, the Texan War of Independence has just started. And the Ragamuffin War, I like it. Brazil versus Piratini. So there's already some wars going on where we live. In our vicinity. Again, I'm not sure if we just don't see if there's wars here or there's just no wars are going on. So anyway, so there we go. We got all the lenses. Pretty obvious. Oh, we don't want to leave it on trade, do we? Or do we want to leave it on trade? Production, political. No. Diplomatic? Yeah, I think diplomatic. Maybe? Nah, we'll leave it on trade. We'll leave it on trade. Close the inlet if I click on the lens again. We've done that. Next. Pausing. Well, we know how to pause games. Unpause the game. I like how it's all Steam engine theme. And then the journal. You've been given your first tutorial challenge. We have paused the game and given you time to read, which is nice. Remember to unpause during speed controls or spacebar. Open the journal. Okay, journal entry. Expand a basic building. Expand a basic building added to the journal. Okay. Clicking the highlighted button. I guess it means this. Does it mean this? Let's have a look. I don't know where it... Oh, over here. There we go. It's on the left-hand side. I'm too busy looking at the right-hand side. So yeah, we've got some learn to play the game. These are, like I say, just objectives. They're going to guide us how to play it. Expand the livestock ranches in Santiago. Or restore something else. One way of growing your economy is by constructing or expanding buildings. You don't always know ahead of time if a certain building will be profitable or not. Expanding a basic agricultural building It's a relatively safe investment. So yeah, obviously we don't know, especially as we've not got a lot of knowledge of how the game works, which in the future are going to be good things to invest in now. Like I guess like coal and things like that would be good just off historical stuff, but you never know. So I guess we'll upgrade this livestock ranch in Santiago, which I guess is here. So this is us, a state in Chile, obviously where we are. So yeah, you can see a lot of stuff. This game has got a lot of information. That's one of the things I did see kind of before I tried to like avoid knowledge of the game is it's very technical. So there's a lot of different stuff here, a lot of different things, a lot of information. I guess we'll get guided through this later on. But anyway, you wanted us to upgrade livestock ranch, wasn't it? Yes. So yeah, I guess this makes sense. Automatically expand. Okay, well, we won't do that just yet. But as you can see here, obviously the size of it, 1 out of 87, I guess. So I guess we could in theory have it 87, but I guess it prevents us building other things. Oh, we've actually got gold mines. That's pretty cool. And then obviously what it produces, who they employ, and kind of how it affects us if we upgrade it by the looks of it. So anyway, we're going to do as the game said. We're not going to subsidize it. We're going to expand it. Well, expand it once, as that's what it wants to do. Fix the capacity deficit. Restore bureaucratic balance. Overusing your country's capacities imposes serious penalties. Sort this problem out as soon as possible, either by increasing your generation or decreasing your usage. Maintaining positive capacity for 4 weeks. So yeah, we're at minus 25. 2 unincorporated states is minus 20. Oh, so basically I think we need to incorporate our states. We've also got a minus 120 from trade routes. I guess we could cancel some trade routes. How do we incorporate a state? That kind of looks like where we're kind of missing out here. Oh, tell me how. There we go. We can just click this. Much like your budget, your 3 capacities have inflows and outflows. The value you see at the top of the screen is the size of your excess or deficit. Instead of accumulating, the balance is converted into a positive effect if above 0 and a negative effect if below 0. Above 0 and below 0. Okay. To fix your deficit, you must take a stock of your inflows and outflows and either increase your generation of capacity, reduce your allocation of it, or both. I suppose we could build a building that gives us more. It does say you can do that. How much gold do we have? 1,500 gold. Oh no, we've got 81,000 in gold reserves. I guess we can use that as well. Start by hovering bureaucracy. We've done that. So this kind of tells us, like I say, that's that tooltip telling us how everything works. And then it expanded by maintaining tax collection. I mean, I guess we could do some tax collection. We'll see what it tries to do. Maintaining bureaucracy, bureaucracy excess increases construction efficiency. Like you get a better bang for your buck from your construction sector. Okay, so you kind of want to increase it as high as you can in a way. I guess there's probably trade-offs so that construction is better. If you're on deficit, you incur tax waste. We're basically going to earn less and less and less money by the looks of it, while constructing additional government administration or switching to more effective production methods. Usually the best way to fix bureaucracy deficit. It's not on the table if you can always reduce. Okay, we can do different things as well. Let's look at authority. We don't have to worry about these, but I guess we'll read this. Authority originates from laws, so yeah, we'll think about that later. Maintaining an authority excess increases your legislative efficiency, letting you enact laws faster, though not necessarily easier. If you run a deficit, so basically if you run a deficit, you've probably got revolutions and other fun stuff to take care of, which I guess you might want to do if you want to kind of have a revolutionary country. Finally, let's have an influence. This is how you do diplomatic pacts and all that good stuff. So I don't think we need to read about that just yet. Use information steps to bring balance to the relevant capacity up above 0. So yeah, I guess we can build buildings or incorporate states. Like, are these unincorporated? No, that's mountains. Where do we want to look? Is it politics? No. So we've got a lot of industrialists. Actually, most of our country is industrialists. Intelligentsia. No, these are the opposition. So we are actually armed forces is the largest faction in our country. And then industrialists, intelligentsia, landowners, and the Catholic Church is the last one. Active interest groups. We've got veteran consultation. So I guess they're like obviously military focused. And then engines of progress. They want us to progress our industry, which is quite cool. Quite cool, kind of good way to do it. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out how. Is it map list? I don't know where we can see like our unincorporated countries. Counties. Actually, it might tell us up here. Expensive military good. Man of Worms on the Chilean market. Man of wars are expensive. Okay. Interesting. So I guess it's telling us we could produce more men of wars and we'll make more money, I guess, from doing that. Trade routes need convoys. The trade route putting grain from the British market needs additional convoys. Okay, can we do that? Can we add an additional convoy to this? We got 70 convoys. Need 70 convoys. How do we add convoys? I'm not sure how we do that. I guess maybe do we just make convoys? Available convoys 200, required convoys 177. Oh, so wait, that means we've got some... How are we missing convoys then? If we have enough down here. It doesn't really make sense to me, but I guess it does somewhere. Maybe? Oh, there we go, members. Oh no, these are members of the trade network. I'm not sure where we This is, like I say, guys, this is us learning the game. I'm not sure where unincorporated states. Two incorporated states. Oh no, we've already incorporated them. Oh wait, no, I can't read. For some reason I thought it said unincorporated states. No, it does. It says incorporated, so it says the right amount. So I'm guessing it is a tax rate. So maybe we want to build some buildings here that increase our administration. I guess it's government administration. This will give us plus 70 bureaucracy. Oh, that'll be enough, because it's only minus 25. Okay, let's do this. There we go, we'll do one here. Can you do one in a different section? Oh no, it's just in your capital. Okay. Yeah, we'll do one of these. We'll let that finish. That'll fix this one as well. Right, let's have a look through all here. Need convoys. Okay. I want to see... Convoys are produced by port buildings required... Oh, so we need to build ports to get more things. Let's have a look then. Naval base, I guess. Import goods shortage. Oh, shortage of men of wars. Oh, is that why? Interesting. How much is it to build this port? Minus 1,000. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Right, let's get time going anyway. We'll go at speed 2 for now. It's Friday morning, Friday afternoon. It's kind of weird playing a Paradox game where you have multiple things of the same day. I think we're all used to kind of the you know, CK3 or EU4 or something where it's years fly past. Well, months, I guess, rather than specific days. Oh, Napoleonic warfare is spreading. Okay. This is I presume that was a war, but I think it's actually research. Let's have a look. Are we actually researching anything? Technology. So I'm guessing we should choose one of these to research. Oh, we're researching the stock exchange. So trade routes are going to cost us less, and they're better. Okay, yeah, we'll leave that one. Kind of makes sense, kind of trading down here in South America. So, yeah, I guess we want to keep an eye on these things. So, yeah, once these buildings get built, can we see them? Is there like a ledger? No, that's the Wikipedia. I do like this called the Wikipedia. No, that's not right. I kind of presume there'd be like a ledger somewhere. There always is. I guess it's here somewhere. We're 32 in the world. Someone will call out in the comments down below how you open the ledger. There must be a way to do it. So yeah, this is us. I guess we'll figure out where we're going to head next. These are getting built. It's going to take, what, a year? Oh no, establishing a Chilean colony in the Chilean Araucania. So I guess we were already setting up a colony down here. So that's cool. Once that finishes, we'll I guess we might as well take all of this instead of letting Argentina take it like they did historically. So yeah, we kind of just wait for all this to finish. Oh, Peru have declared Bolivia their rival. Interesting. France have declared war. Oh no, declared Great Britain as their rival. Okay, some cool stuff going on. So yeah, this is the Chile. This is how we have 10 plus 2 battalions, 2 conscript battalions. We have 3 flotillas. GDP of nearly a million. So I guess that's quite good. We're 57th in the world, so you know, not amazing, I guess, but not too bad. Decent population, literacy 23%. I guess we want to play. You know, I kind of want to build Chile to be like industrialized, smart people, kind of get a nice advantage on everyone else, I suppose. We'll try to do that. Impoverished standard of living. I guess we want to improve this as much as we can. We're Catholic and we're South Andean primary culture, which makes sense. And we're our infamy is low, I guess, reputable. We haven't done anything bad yet, I guess, for people to dislike us. Anyway, have these buildings finished? Oh, Joel, let's speed up to speed 3. Let's get this 33 weeks for this ranch. Okay, they take quite a while to build. I kind of thought it'd be quicker than that, but I guess not. I guess it's going to take us a little bit of time to get these finished. I mean, do we want to put somebody as our rival? Do we want to rival someone? I guess this border means they're rivals. I don't think they're at war with each other, are they? Diplomacy. Oh, no. Yes, no, we saw they were at war. Yeah, they were fighting these guys before. We won't get involved in that, obviously. We'll ignore those for now. And yeah, I mean, I guess we just want to... I guess we'll speed up even more because we want to do these first 2 tasks, basically, that it's given us. And then, yeah, I mean, I guess we'll aim towards taking over... oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. I guess that means they're losing against... is that their flag? Oh, yeah, it kind of is their flag. Yeah, no, it is. I like how that shows, actually, kind of where the war has come in. So one thing I do know about Victoria 3 is you don't control your armies like you do in CK3 or EU4. You kind of set things up and then kind of let them play out. I think a little bit more how Hoi 4 plays, but I'm not... I've barely played Hoi 4, so I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. But yeah, it looks like they're pushing through here. It looks like Brazil are going to lose that war, by the looks of it anyway. How long we got? Come on, how long is this going to be? Well, this we don't care about as much. Where is Santiago? We're actually losing cash reserves. That's probably bad. That's probably not good. Has this been built? I'm not sure. Livestock ranch. When are you getting built? There must be a way for me to see this. Oh, there we go. Pin it on the outline. Oh no, there is outliner. Okay, here it is. Oh, so you can just quickly click on things through here. Interesting. Okay, so that's our main one. Yeah, we'll pin all these, and then I guess we're colonizing this. Yeah, so we're colonizing that. We'll do this. Yeah, that's all 3 of them. So we can kind of keep an eye on these a little bit more than we have been before. And then, yeah, we wait for these buildings to build. There must be a way for me to see. Oh, there we go. Yeah, 17 weeks to completion. Can we click this and it shows us all the things we're doing? 2 buildings construction queue. Okay, so yeah, you can see them at a glance from here. It looks like we sold some grain and we imported it. Standard of living increased. Nice. It's increased in both our main states, basically. Lots of people... There's a lot of stuff happening in this in this down here, to be honest. We'll kind of ignore it for now. How long have we got? 13 weeks. So yeah, this is nearly finished. And then we'll finish this top one, and then we'll wait for the other thing to finish, the government building. Yeah, government administration, 86 weeks. Wow, that takes a long time. Maybe there's another way for us to... I mean, we could cancel a trade route, I suppose. Market. Trade routes. I don't know which ones, like, inactive trade routes. Can we just... I guess these don't cost us anything to... No, let's get rid of these. Importing weapons. We don't need to do that. Oh, they actually fixed it, so... It wasn't actually doing anything. It said they were not working. Goods with considerate import demand... Furniture. People want to import furniture, and no goods considered export demand. Okay. I thought we might be able to export gold. But anyway, we finished one of these. We've got to do that for 4 weeks. And then this is going to be finished pretty soon, I think. 10 weeks. So there we go. Well, we're making our way through. We know what we're doing. We know how to play this game. It looks like Brazil is attacking these guys down here. Oh, yeah, they were. Yeah, they were attacking Peritani. And I guess these guys kind of helped, jumped in and tried to help. And then, yeah, we'll kind of keep an eye on what goes on in Europe. Obviously, we're not that kind of bothered about it, but it'd be kind of fun to see. There we go. We finished the deficit one. Your capacity is returned to a positive balance. Nice work. Ensuring you maintain at least a small excess in each capacity is always a good idea. It protects you from unexpected deficits and gives you a minor bonus. Don't overdo it, since the benefit you'll get from... Okay, yeah, so it said do a small benefit, but don't go crazy because you get a diminishing returns of bonus. So I guess that means we should spend some of this authority. It seems like it's going up a lot. And then influence. I guess we should probably maybe try ally with someone. Maybe Peru. So ally with Peru, improve relations with... Oh, these guys down here are trying to improve their relations with Peru. And Peru is a... Oh, no, Bolivia. Peru is a puppet state of Bolivia, actually. So maybe we should try and make friends with Bolivia. Interests, Brazil, the Andes, and East Siberia. I mean, okay. They were interested in East Siberia? Like, up here? I mean, I guess. Interact, can we, like... Yeah, begin improving relations. We don't want to embargo them. Diplomatic plays. Conquer state. No. Open market to them. Oh, no, this is to do a war. Can we not, like, ally with them? Form alliance? I guess they don't like us enough. Oh, you need to be cordial. Chile needs to research multilateral alliances. Oh, so we can't actually do it. I guess we'll just make friends with them. Why not? Yeah, these are really expensive, so we can't really afford to import these, but I guess we really want to do that. Artillery input shortage, yeah. Oh, actually, this the same thing. Yeah, they're expensive, and we don't have any anyway, so... yeah, I guess we might... Can we import them from somewhere else? Sorry, there's going to be a lot of rambling in this series, because I'm... Like I say, I'm kind of learning things as we go, so... again, like I say as well, leave comments down below if there's something I kind of miss and it's super obvious, but I just don't spot it, and there's something we can do better. Leave comments, because it's going to help me, it's going to help other people watching the series, so I would appreciate that if you did. Also, like the video if you're enjoying the series so far. We're getting there very slowly, but we like I said, we are learning stuff. So what was it we were looking for? Oh yeah, weapons. There are 2 buildings affecting this storage. Oh, this shortage. Can we see which ones? Oh, barracks. Oh, is it because barracks want weapons? I guess that makes sense. You can resolve the shortage by increasing the number of sell orders for small arms. This can be done by producing more small arms, improving infrastructure in states with low market access, or setting up trade routes. Okay, it's quite good actually. The tooltips are actually telling us how to fix the issue as well. By increasing the number of sell orders. I mean, don't we want to buy them? I would have thought sell orders meant like we'd sell them. Number of sell orders is used a combination of buy orders to determine market price. Sell orders are generated by the production of good in each. The higher the access state has, the closer the number of sell orders generated with that to the total production. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I guess that makes sense. Where is barracks? Here we go. So this expands the barracks. We don't want to do that. I think it's saying we don't have enough weapons to, you know, fully arm the people that we already have. Yeah, good. Yeah, no, it's really expensive, I think, because we can't. I guess we could, in theory, make our own. I guess we can't at the moment. Urban buildings. Is there non-urban buildings, I guess? Development. What are we looking for? Construction center. No, that's buildings, I think. Yeah, I think that helps you with more buildings. I guess we can't do it yet. I guess we can't. Yeah, I guess it's saying we can either build things up. Oh no, here we go. Yeah, is it tooling workshops? Oh, we need weapons. Arms industries, there we go. 600 construction, okay. Construction is going to be funded by investment pool. We got some money in the investment pool. 100% market access, plus 5 infrastructure. Available says 37,000 peasants, and this requires... Doesn't tell us. I guess it requires some peasants. But it will make a loss, it says. Or it's predicted to make a loss. I guess because we'll be using the weapons ourselves to begin with. But then I think we'll start exporting them, surely. We won't do this for now, but I'm thinking this might be a good idea. Let me know in the comments if you think it is. Kind of makes me think, we've got a shortage in weapons. Making our own weapons seems a better idea than importing them. I think we were trying to import them from the United States before. What are these sell orders? The number of orders to sell a good on a used combination buy orders. Yeah, well, I think we read this already. The higher the market... Okay, buy orders. Yeah, I'm not sure. Weapons. Here we go. It said increase sell orders, didn't it? Oh yeah, look at the price. Oh wow, it flew up. I guess there's some wars going on, so the price went up. No priority. I kind of want this to encourage imports, I guess. Protect domestic supply. That would put tariffs on it. This would really put tariffs on exports. Show potentials. Oh yes, look, there's no supply, I think. I think that's the problem. There's absolutely no supply. These people have yes, and actually not many places actually produce weapons and show consumption. Yeah, Europe. Europe building up for the future. So I kind of feel like we should make our own, because it looks like there isn't really that many options. And I guess learning the game as we go, to me, that makes me think we should build some. But anyway, we'll finish this, and then we'll see what the next step is, because it might, it might guide us towards doing it. But if not, I think we might do that. I think it just makes sense. Get some artillery, make some small arms, make our own, and then they're so expensive, we could probably sell the rest to make some money. Got high tensions between Chile and Mapuche. I guess because we're colonizing down here. Kind of makes sense. Yeah, our next door neighbors here. So I guess we might have some fun and games before too long. There we go, expanded basic building. The expansion of the livestock ranches in Santiago you ordered some time ago is now complete. It was some time ago. I'm glad the game appreciates that. The building can now support a larger workforce and produce more goods. You will no longer have to pay weekly material costs for the goods required in its expansion. The rate by which you can order the expansion of buildings across Chile is limited by your construction sector, which can be expanded in the same way as industries, having construction sector buildings in the same state as the buildings. Okay, so it's telling us I need to build construction areas. Change any production method on wheat farms in Santiago. Well, I'm not going to do that first. I think what we want to do then is build a construction sector here. Because then if we're building there, it's going to help us, as it says. So they must obviously have one already, because it's our capital. I guess maybe they already start with one. Oh, no, they haven't got one. Interesting. And then we can't do it here yet because it's getting... Actually, no, John, let's build this. So I guess this will build once we've colonized it fully. I think that makes sense. As it says, that's what we want to do. Change any production method. Actually, let's look at it through this way. Oh, other journal entries. The conquest of the desert. Okay. Nice, we've got some things to work towards. Change any production method. Wheat farms in Santiago is a building whose earning could potentially be improved by changing a production method. For the purpose of this lesson, it is recommended that you change a relatively safe production method, such as activating fruit or liquor production on a farm, or the use of tools on a ranch. Okay, tell me why. I like how it's tell me how, tell me why. So kind of how do you do it, and then also why am I doing this? How is it going to help me? So yeah, here we go. Why change production methods? So let's do it. Buildings. I guess livestock ranches? Oh, no, wheat farms, wasn't it? Yeah. So there we go. You can have over one of the active production methods. You will see in the tooltip to how many goods the production method consumes and produces. You also see how many of each profession it needs in the workforce for the wheat farm. Okay, so whether it needs better people, I guess, to work on it. So basic production method, vineyards, ox-powered plows, and privately owned. Okay. Production methods are color-coded in different types. Base production methods use productive workforces, make up of pops of different professions to create a product or effect, often consuming one or several goods in the process. There's at least one base type. Refining is obviously how you refine the good. Automation, I guess because you can build factories and things like that later on. And then ownership, do we own it or does somebody else? Click on any active production, you will see each type includes different production methods, but only one can be active at a time. Some can be considered upgrades versions of the previous ones. Okay, so yeah, I guess, like, do we want to have factories and things like that? Sometimes upgrading to a more modern production method is not desirable, particularly if the market price for import goods is very expensive or even in the import goods shortage. Another reason to not modernize right away is because production methods require professions, which they won't have. Okay, so you can't, like, speed factories if you have nobody smart enough to basically run the factories. So I think it said to change this one to orchards, didn't it? So at the moment we have vineyards, which gives us less grain but more wine. This will give us less wine but more fruit and sugar. Oh, and it actually tells us here kind of how it would affect us. It would give us... Oh, wait, does that mean it would lower... Does this mean it would lower the price of fruit? Yeah, so the price of fruit would go down and the price of wine would go up. Makes sense. Oh, wait, no, I didn't mean to change it. I mean, this makes sense because I guess like that's going to help our populace because like food will be cheaper for them. Kind of, that's what I think anyway. So we've done this. We've done our next one. Oh wait, no, we need to keep it for 4 weeks. So we'll do this and then we're going to wrap up the first episode. Like I say, not a lot super going on at the start as we kind of learn the game. But anyway, yeah, we've got this going. So I guess we'll work towards this. How much money have we got? Oh, we have a lot in gold reserves. I kind of feel like building that... I'm going to go off script, I think. And potentially build... Oh, what's this? Why is it red? Interesting. I don't know why it's red. Oh, because it's a negative balance. Oh, I wonder if something's changed. That's why. Oh, we've already finished this. Expand the tobacco plantations in Los Rios. That's our next thing to do. I kind of like this tutorial. It's actually kind of teaching us a lot of things as we do go. Los Rios is here. Okay, expand, so just build some more of them. Yeah, build it to level 2. Okay, that seems easy enough. There we go. Oh yeah, it's making us a lot of money. Yeah, 8.8. Nice. Can we expand this even more? Road cars. Can we? Oh no, we don't have any rail yet. No, we don't have automatic irrigation. And this is privately owned. Okay, so we could take this off the private company and use it ourselves. I guess we make money through tax and things like that from doing so. Okay, well, we'll do this. Have we finished this then? Oh no, I've got to wait for it to upgrade. Actually, do you know what? Guys? We'll leave it there for today. Oh, not for today, for this episode. Obviously, not a lot going on. We haven't played that far into the game. But yeah, Brazil having this war here. It'd be interesting to see how this works out. Oh, we've got Uruguay already. I don't think they were here before. Weren't they called something else? I think they were. Anyway, yeah, so as always, yeah, if you've enjoyed today's episode, like I say, a little bit different, I think. If you're looking for a more like exactly how to play the game, there's plenty of other YouTube channels, One Proud Bavarian, Party Elites, Quill, loads of people who will kind of show you more how to play the game. Like I say, this is more of, if you're like me, never played the game, never played the series, and just want to say, like, can I pick the game up and play it and enjoy it? That's basically what this series is going to be. So hopefully you've enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below. Hit that like. It lets me know if this is the right kind of series to do at the beginning. I'm learning a lot already, so hopefully it is working out well for you guys as well. But we're going to leave it there for today. Subscribe if you're new to the channel as well, actually. I play grand strategy, management games, things like that on the channel, so you know what to do. Hit that button. But for now, we're going to leave it there for today, and you'll join me next time building up the great nation of Chile.